Oh, hi. How are you? I'm glad to see you. Question.
Yeah.
What do you think of this outfit?
It looks good. Why?
Do you think I need to go home and change?
No. Why?
Never mind. How are you, Mom?
I'm fine.
All right, you want to tell me what's bothering you? You talked about it with John
No.
McVeigh.
Stop it. I don't want to talk about it, okay?
All right, you two. I just want to warn you that Molly has come up with a design, several designs for your nursery, so expect your inboxes to be filled with all of her pictures. And the other thing I want to warn you about is she's on a tear with the baby names, okay? So they're odd, and it makes the name Apple seem normal. So have you guys thought of any names?
It's still early.
Oh, no, this is the best part. Coming up with the names, wondering if it's a boy or a girl. Unless, of course, you know and you're
No.
not telling me.
No. We don't know yet.
Well, if it's a boy, it'll be the first, right, in our immediate family. And warning, Molly has come up with boy names that are Greek and Russian in honor of our clan. And her favorites are Apollo and, I'm sorry, Yeromali.
Apollo Morgan, that's nice.
Sure. You could name him Jason Jr., JJ, or
Hey.
Jason McCall.
Oh.
Was it something I said? All right, I'm not going to waste time asking how you are because you clearly are not all right. I would like to know, however, if the baby is okay.
Yes, Mom, everything's fine.
Jason's not fine, and he clearly doesn't want to talk about the baby.
And you know he's not big on conversation.
This is more than a deficit in his social skills. What is wrong?
No, we'll work through it, okay?
Is this why you were so upset the other day? Does Jason not want to have this baby anymore?
Wait, why would you say that?
Look, I know.
Mom, why would you think that Jason was having doubts about the baby?
Well, just a theory. You know, now that the baby is becoming more of a reality, could he be having second thoughts because of his line of work? I don't know. And Robin just died. The anniversary of Jake's death.
Yeah,
just
no,
recent.
I mean, you're right. He has been having some issues about the baby.
Every new parent has issues. They have doubts. It'll pass. I promise.
Yeah.
You two have been through a lot. You are strong and you will work it out.
Yeah. I mean, I have to believe that. I appreciate what you're trying to do. I really do. And you're right. Jason and I do have some things to deal with, but we're going to be fine.
I know that. You love each other. And I also know that there's something going on between the two of you that you don't want to share with your mother. And I respect that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I also know that you've come close to confiding in me about something. And should the mood ever strike you at any time, I will always be there to listen. Thank you.
Hey, Sam.
Hey.
Wow, you look great.
Oh. You don't have to sound so surprised.
No, I meant you're...
He meant that you're glowing.
Oh.
And you are, because
Yeah.
that's what happens to pregnant women. You're more beautiful than you've ever been, and Michael is a very perceptive young man to notice that. Excuse me. Well, it looks like the party's over.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We didn't even cut the cake yet.
The cake got trashed. My dad and Kate have vanished. So I don't know.
They took off?
Well, Kate supposedly went to go get the cake. Dad went after her, and nobody's seen him since.
Okay, it's not like Sunny. We should go see if everything's okay.
Yeah, I already checked the terrace, Kate's office, the kitchen. I was gonna check Dad's office at his house.
All right, I'm glad you came to me. Let's go.
Wait. I'll go with you.
No, it's okay. We got it covered.
just walks off and leaves his pregnant wife sitting here? What is going on with the two of you? All right. This is something more than Jason being a nervous, expectant father. Now, is he in trouble? Did he have some sort of a relapse?
No, Jason's fine physically. We're just dealing with some things and he's not handling it very well.
Right, and the more you dance around this, the more worried I'm getting.
Well, Jason and I have a lot going on, but Mom, it didn't help that you told him about John McBain.
Hold on one second. This is Max. This has to do with Sonny.
I don't care about Sonny. You have to tell me what you told Jason about John.
Nothing.
Yes,
really.
you said something. You said that I was talking to him at your house.
I did say
I need
that.
to know
I didn't
exactly
it was a
what you said to
secret.
Jason. How did McBain's name even come up?
All I said to Jason was that I wanted the two of you to be able to talk to each other.
Okay.
So you wouldn't open up to strangers.
You said that I opened up to John?
I said something like that. I don't know exactly. It wasn't exactly
Are
those
you kidding
words,
me?
but
Do
that
you
was the
realize
gist.
that he's a cop?
Yes,
that
I
he's
know he's a
ex-FBI?
cop, honey. I know that.
Okay, well, did it ever occur to you that maybe Jason would have a problem with that?
No, it didn't occur to me because I'm so upset that you're so upset, and I just want him to be more supportive.
Well, I mean, it's not Jason's fault.
It's his fault that he left his pregnant wife here without a ride home. Now, does the tension between the two of you have something to do with McBain?
I mean, it has to do with a lot of things, but yes, McBain is one of them.
What happened in the church?
Oh, Mom, it's a long story.
Party's over. I got all night.
Okay, I ran into John after Robin's funeral, and I didn't know who he was, and I just started talking. And of course, Jason was not happy with that.
All right. I didn't mean to fuel the fire. But for future reference, if you had confided in me, I would know what secrets to keep.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I implied that you did something wrong. You didn't. It's just very complicated.
Well, I'm sorry, too. And let me make it up. I'll drive you home, all right? And then we'll stop and we'll get some dessert.
That is very sweet. Thank you. But I think I'm going to wait here for Jason.
I'm confident the two of you are going to be able to work this out.
I hope so.
He loves you. You love him. You both love this baby. It's all fine. Yes, I knew it. Cocolat is open, and they have the best bitter chocolate mousse cake.
Okay, that sounds good. You should just pick up a piece and take it home to Molly.
Yeah, but I'd rather go with you. I want to treat you to some dessert. You said you don't even know if Jason's coming back.
I think I'm going to take my chances.
All right, well, I'll wait with you if you want.
No, we've got a lot to work through, Mom.
All right, well, there's not much you can do if he keeps shutting you out.
Yeah, I know. It's just this is the way Jason deals with things. It's, you know, his process.
Yes, I know his process. I just want him to be supportive of you.
He will. I mean, I hope so. Like you said, he loves me. He loves this baby. Everything's gonna be okay.
We have learned that hostages Leslie Lou
that
Spencer,
Sam?
Falconeri, and Samantha McCall Morgan were abducted and held at gunpoint by Detective Ronnie Domestico of the Port Charles Police Department, who is now alleged to be responsible for attacks on at least 6 other women in the Port Charles area. Mrs. Falconeri was rescued by her husband, Dante Falconeri. Mrs. Falconeri was treated for what was described as a minor gunshot wound. Mrs. Morgan and her unborn child were rescued by Lieutenant John McBain of the Landview, Pennsylvania Police Department. The police commissioner has not yet issued a statement, but the sources inside the PCPD indicate that Lieutenant McBain was part of an independent investigation and was only drawn into the standoff in an effort to rescue Mrs. Morgan. More on this story.
Well, at least we know she's all right.
Stone Cold must be greatly relieved. I'm not thrilled at the identity of her rescuer.
According to the PCPD, the suspect ignored several warnings from Lieutenant McBain before Lieutenant McBain opened fire, killing the suspect instantly.
I cannot believe all of this was going on while I was at Pentonville with Maxie. Why didn't Sam call me?
Security cameras at the Haunted Star caught the dramatic events as they unfolded.
Security cameras.
More on this story today at 5 when the PCPD will issue a statement on the allegations against Detective Domestico.
That's it.
It's what?
Hello?
Oh, honey, it's so good to hear your voice.
Hi, you too.
I just heard about this. You were all over the news. I was up at Pentonville last night with Maxie. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm telling you, when I saw your face on that screen, and they said that McBain, this John McBain, saved you.
He sure did.
All right, well, he trumped me on the restraining order. I guess I'll have to thank him anyway, huh?
I'm sure he would appreciate that.
Okay, listen, I'm coming over to see you right now. I'm coming to the apartment. I'll be there in, 10 minutes?
I'm not there.
What? Why aren't you there? You should be in bed, resting. Go home.
Mom, I'm not staying there right now.
What do you mean you're not staying there right now?
I moved out.
What happened?
A lot of things happened.
Why would you move out of your home? Where
I'm at the Rendezvous Motel.
You're at a motel? That's crazy. No, you're gonna come home. You'll stay with me and your sister.
No. Mom, I'm fine where I am.
Honey, look, I know there's been a strain between you and Jason, but I had no idea that it had deteriorated to the point where you would move out of your own house.
I really don't want to talk about it right now.
Just tell me, is it the baby?
Yeah, partly. I mean, it's complicated.
Does it involve John McBain?
Why would you say that?
Because I know that Jason has a problem with him, and he just happened to rescue you last night.
Yeah, well, guess what? The issues go way deeper than that.
Listen to me. You and Jason love each other, and whatever is going on, you can work it out.
It's not that simple.
But the bottom line is you are carrying his baby. And hiding out at the motel isn't going to solve anything. You and Jason need to confront the problem.
Mom, I am doing what I think is best for me and my child. Do you have another call coming in?
It's Sonny. I'll call him back.
Well, take it. We'll talk later.
Sweetie, please, I want to help you. I really do. You've been troubled about something for months. You have tried a number of times to try to talk to me, and something always gets in the way.
I'm fine. I promise. Bye.
Molly, my job as your mother is to protect my children, and I can't do that if I don't know what's going on. Now, how is it possible that Jason is not the baby's father?
Because I was raped. Franco raped me. Hey, I'm okay.
Now, months after the fact, I wish you had told me.
Yeah.
I don't think I could have stopped it, but I would have been there to support you.
No. Mom, I wanted to keep it to myself. You know, because I wanted to put it behind me. I mean, Jason and I just wanted to move forward, and then I found out I was pregnant.
And then you were all over the place because you didn't know who the father was.
No, I mean, we did. Or we thought we did. Because when the first test came back, it was that Jason was the father. And I can't tell you, I have never felt relief like that in my entire life. But then we found out that Jason and Franco were brothers.
Twins.
I know. I mean, so then, you know, we didn't know, obviously, during the first test to test for it. So we had the second test done, and then it came back that Franco was the father.
Jason must have been insane.
Oh, Mom, he didn't know. I thought it was going to be hard enough to tell him that Franco was his brother. I just wanted to be able to reassure him without a doubt that this baby was definitely his. And I couldn't do that.
I'm so sorry.
When Jason found out, I don't know, it was that he hit a wall. The baby is a constant reminder of what Franco did, and he doesn't want to have anything to do with it. Here. Thank you. I wanted to tell you. I really did. I don't know, I didn't want you to have the thought of...
Of what?
I didn't want you to think of me as damaged, Mom. I know.
You look at me. You know what I see when I look at you? I see someone who is so beautiful and so strong and so courageous, who went through something really horrible, and you did it with grace and you did it with dignity. Nobody looks at you and thinks you're damaged.
I don't think that's what people are gonna say when the article comes out.
What article?
I don't know how it happened, but the press got a hold of the story and they're running it.
What? Who?
I don't know, Mom. I don't think it really matters. Because by this time tomorrow, everyone's gonna know that Jason's not the father, and Franco is.
Try, okay? Whatever you can do. And then call me back as soon as you can, all right? Thanks.
Well, that didn't sound good.
Well, it wasn't, because Diane doesn't think she can keep the story from running.
Okay, well, we know it was a long shot.
She also said to tell you how sorry she was.
Wait, if they're really gonna print this story, it's gonna be pretty big news. I mean, Franco is a famous artist. It's gonna be online.
Oh, I should probably call Christina so she doesn't hear from anybody else.
Yeah, well, good luck getting a hold of her. I don't remember the last time she called me back, let alone answered the phone.
I can try. I'll call her dorm room. She picks up sometimes when she sees it's me.
Great. So she doesn't pick up when she sees it's me?
Let me do it. Hi, this is Sam, Christina's sister. Is she around? What? Well, do you know where? Okay. Okay, thanks.
Talk about something not sounding good.
Christina left school.
What do you mean left school? For the weekend?
No, for good. She took off her stuff.
Wait, do you think the story already leaked on the internet? Maybe Christina saw it and freaked.
Apparently, she left weeks ago.
Weeks ago?
Yeah, that's what her roommate said.
Well, where did she go?
I don't know, Mom. No one knows.
Got here as soon as I can. What
Christina's missing.
does that mean,
It means
missing?
we can't find her.
Well, I called Christina's dorm, and her roommate picked up and said that she left school weeks ago, and no one knows where she is.
How could you let this happen? I thought you had somebody watching her.
Hold on, okay? You told me that you wanted Christina to have a normal college experience, so I backed my men off.
Well, yeah, Mom, Normal isn't really walking around with bodyguards.
All right. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna have.
I don't mean to take it out on you. I'm just nervous.
I'm gonna get my people on right now.
Fantastic. While you're doing that, I'm calling the police.
Whoa, Mom. The police? Why?
Do you have a better idea?
I don't know. For all we know,
We
Christina
don't know.
could just
For all we know, we don't know anything. We need to organize a search party for your sister.
Don't bother. I'm right here.